Okay, so Kyron here. Welcome back to Digimon World, and this is like my third time recording this episode because I keep trying to fight Kakatorimon and do other things. And Kakatorimon has Megalospark and Dynamite Kick, like the two main attacks that I want to get, and he just spams the hell out of both of them. And like his Dynamite Kick does like as much as my freaking Megaton Punch, if not more, despite being a weaker attack. And Megalospark is just badass, which is why I want it. And his does anywhere from like 800 to 1,000 something damage per hit, and he uses it over and over and over again, and it is like impossible to dodge. So in other words, I am nowhere near ready to be dealing with him right now. At least not without recovery items, and I don't have many on me right now. And plus, I can't deal with Misty Trees right now because I have to go do some crap over in Gecko Swamp first. So I'm gonna try walking over that way first. So it was kind of a pain to get here in the first place, but... Alright, yeah, you know what? If I'm stuck on this screen again, then... And I'm just like freaking getting bounced around from screens, just autopilot out. I'll come back in later. Leomon, take it. Please, just take it. I really don't feel like dealing with your crap. But yeah, I mean, if this was any other game where you just like you die and respawn and like that's all there is to it, I would have probably just kept the recording. But I really don't feel like having to deal with my Leomon being freaking dead and missing life and whatnot. I mean, he's probably gonna die soon anyway, but I'd rather not have an actual death on his thing there. And plus, when you die, you have a chance of like losing items and stuff too. It's just a big headache. Like, there's so much more at stake. So, that's right. I got that big berry I can dump in the item bank too. And I really need to stock up on MP items. Like, it is a serious problem now. Like, I just keep running out of MP. I mean, it's mainly because Megaton Punch is a kind of expensive skill to use, but it's all I have to actually do some decent damage. And of course, MP recovery items cost so much more. I can only afford one medium, so I guess I'll just stick with what I got for now. Oh, yeah, there's Bakuman, by the way. Yeah, he just kind of floats around. If I had a Bakuman, I could talk with him, but otherwise you still can't understand what he's saying. So, let's see. Alright, so I gotta drop an item off the item bank. Then I'll try to head up toward Gecko Swamp again, because I gotta go fight a weaker enemy, thankfully. I think, like, up in Misty Trees and stuff, I'm kind of just not really supposed to be up there just yet anyway. But I'm gonna go do the stuff in Gecko Swamp. And going through all that gets, like, a spell cast on you so that you're able to pass through the fog and whatnot. So you're not just getting bounced around through random screens. And that's all I gotta drop off. I got a various protection I keep forgetting I have in there. Super defense disc. One of these days I'll go over and recruit Vegemon. I got a ton of giant meats and my current guy only eats like one giant meat anyway. Yeah, so try running over to Gecko Swamp at least and dealing with the stuff over there. Hopefully I can do that before my guy winds up dying. Alright, so now I'm back in Gecko Swamp at least. So there's a guy, I forget which screen he's on. I think it's the next one, but he only spawns like, I think it's about like 1 out of 4 times that you enter the screen. There he is. Birdbrain, Numbskull, Dimwit, Chowderhead, Dum Dum, Ooh the Geek. What did you say? That gets me mad. Because you gotta fight him, so. You know, most games try to encourage you not to fight someone because they're calling you names or whatever, but not Digimon World. Ah, now I get the flat status effect. Run around doing this while I wait for that to wear off. Yeah, thankfully though you're like immune to attacks while you're transforming, so sometimes that actually works out in your favor. Oh my god, I have 1 HP left. Alright. So I believe after you beat him, you should somehow or other wind up in the other part of Gecko Swamp, where the Geckomon are. They aren't nice. Wait, what is it? Ah, yeah, here we go. My master is calling me. Come with me, Ribbit. Oh no. It's like, are they geckos or are they frogs? And here's Shogun Geckomon. Cal and Hank, right? Thanks for coming to Volume Villa. I'm sorry for what we did to Otamamon. Never mind. Huh? I'm grateful. I heard that you've been working hard to save this island. You did? I've been wanting to help you. Have you been to the Misty Trees just north of here? Yes. It's always foggy there. It'll probably be hard for you to get around, but you should meet Cherrymon, who is the forest chief. Cherrymon? I've never heard of such a Digimon. Cherrymon makes the fog in Misty Trees. He created the fog to protect the forest from danger. But that's a problem for us. I think Cherrymon knows something about the cause of the island's trouble. It's worth going through the fog to see him. If we can do something about the fog... The only one who can get rid of the fog is Cherrymon, but here's a way to get through. I'll put a spell on you. What's gonna happen? You'll be able to see the road even in the fog. Oh, that's good. Okay, then I'll start. Ribbit, ribbit. Good, that's perfect. Now go to Misty Trees. Yeah, so it kind of seems like that's the only reason to come here, but... Stay back, stay back. Show you the collecting rare items he used to collect items. But now he's really into Digimon cards. And see, this is where those Digimon cards come into play. Aside from just collecting them for the sake of collecting them, you can also bring them here to trade them in. If you bring a rare card, he will give you merit points. You can collect... Okay, I guess that was the sentence. Just see, gives you merit points to collect. Excuse me, I want to go to the city, Ribbit. Okay, but what happened? I want to fight at the arena. It seems like we, the Geckomon tribe, are looked down upon as country Digimon, Ribbit. Yeah, we're from the country, but we have our pride too. I see how you feel, then try it. Good luck. Geckomon join the arena. Yeah, there's a couple Digimon that join the arena, but they don't actually count as like joining the city. Yeah, what cards do I have? I know I have like multiples of a bunch of the lower rank ones, but yeah, I got like 4 Numemons. This isn't good, I'll give you 1 point for it. Sure, whatever. Yeah, hell with it. I'll just give them all my stuff. I won't bother actually trying to collect them for myself in this save file. Yeah, whenever I get a chance, I gotta try to go get more cards. Because the thing with trading cards for merit points here is, you know, not only Super Recovery and Super Restore for relatively cheap, but he has stat chips that you can just buy whenever you want. So like that alone is freaking amazing. I mean, granted they cost like a ton of points, but it's still awesome just being able to buy chips like somewhere in the game. And then he also has a bunch of evolution items. With the Rainbow Horn, which gets you Airjamon, Water Bottle gets you Seedramon, Red Shell for Shellmon, Hard Scale for Quellamon, and Ice Crystal for Frigimon. And then he's also got the Amazing Rod, which is an upgraded version of the rod that you need in order to catch Seedramon and get to Beetle Land and whatnot. So the Amazing Rod is like the first thing you want to actually aim for from this. But that's all we got to do here. I don't know, I got MP recovery items now, so I might actually try going up to Misty Trees and at least try to talk to Cherrymon. Yeah, I believe Gecko's Volume Villa is actually on this part of the screen that I said looked like there was a path. Yeah, because now the grass is gone. So now we'll go up to Misty Trees, and now we'll be able to see through the fog. Alright, yeah, you can still see the fog on the screen, but oh my god. This is why I hate these top-down angles. But yeah, there was that part I was at previously where I kept trying to run through and I kept getting like warped to random screens and crap. And I forgot that was the dead end. But yeah, so now that I can actually see through, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I can actually go where I have to go to get to Cherrymon, which I believe should just be right up that one path, the one with the Gobrurymon that charges at you. So I gotta avoid. Oh god. I freaking hate Digimon that just charge at you like that. The Shellmons were so much easier to deal with. It's like they mostly just walked around in a circle. Alright, so it should be this screen right here, the Gobrurymon on it, which is now an Ogremon Palette Swap guy again, and a Shellmon Palette Swap. But now I should be able to actually pass through here instead of getting thrown back to the same screen. Or another random screen. Got a Digimushroom. God, you get a lot of mushrooms in Misty Trees. And of course, now that Leomon saw it, he's hungry. Alright, he's full now. Of course, we got this shitty frickin' screen angle again. Ah, there he is, Cherrymon. Welcome, young man. You're Cherrymon, right? What do you want with an old man like me? First, clear the fog. So that's it, I see. Can't you do it? First, listen to what I gotta say. Now, where should I begin? If you know about the emergency on the island, please tell me about it. I see, the emergency. This island began to change 80 years ago after the land changes happened. The northeastern parts of the island suddenly appeared 80 years ago. Since then, Digimon started to move away, the species separated. And each species started to speak their own tongue. They forgot the language they used in the city. In the end, File City lost most of its population of Digimon. Then Digimon began to lose their memory. The island's history, their past, their senses, getting worse day by day. But I have something important to tell you, but I can't remember it either. However, all will come together in the end. Someone compels it to be so. In time, the Digimon will come to think of the emergency as normal. The only thing that can stop this is you and the power of File City to unify Digimon. Gather Digimon in the city and create a miracle. It will definitely happen. Well, I got all worked up. Phew, I've said it all. Now let's get rid of the fog. The reason for the forest fog was to be able to speak to you. Oh, the reason for the forest fog was to be able to speak to you. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. There are others in the forest who know about the past. Go deep into the forest to find them if you can. Yeah, this way actually brings you up to Toy Town. But what else we got going on around here? I think if you go right, it goes to Friesland. Did you come here again to hear an old man talk? Oh, please train Hank. Yeah, he actually trains you in Brains and MP, I think. Teachings of the Forest. Will give you much knowledge. It'll greatly increase your wisdom. Yeah, so I think it's pretty much a big boost to, well, it's a big boost to Brains and like a smaller boost to MP. 8 Brains, 11 MP. I think that's actually about normal. Like, I think it's about the same as my classroom training. I remember it being better than that, but... Oh, Dynamite Kick learned. Nice. I mean, you couldn't read half of what that screen said, but... Alright, nice. So, since I'm having issues with MP, it'd probably be better for me to actually use that. Because it is like half the cost. And like a little more than half the attack power. So let's switch to that. Alright, so I don't think I'm ready to deal with Toy Town just yet, but I got Cherrymon. Well, technically he hasn't joined or anything, but... Yeah, so I got Cherrymon to clear the fog, and I got Volume Villa opened up, so I can do stuff with that now. And along with the fog being lifted, I also got access to Toy Town now. So basically just opened up access to a few other areas, but I'm not really ready to be doing stuff up here yet. As was made painfully obvious by Kakatorimon repeatedly whooping my ass. So that's some progress then. And then we also got Gabumon in the other episode. I don't have any items to drop off or anything, so I think I'll actually just go into Digimon's house and save, and I'll end the episode. And then I just gotta figure out what to do the next couple episodes. So for now we'll save. We got my Dynamite Kick too. And that's that. So I will cut this here, and I'll be back in a bit with some more. So I'll see you around.